hope it's the same for you as it is for me, and that is that I look forward to chatting to you, even though you're not talking back to me, every week. Something I look forward to just, sit down, have a chat, talk about things that have meaning. And this week we've got something really special, and that's the idea that we can go a bit deeper than usual. So you'll see this week's lesson is about rewards and punishment and how, in fact, I don't reckon they work. So here's the idea. What we do is we try and motivate ourselves to do things that really we don't want to do by giving ourselves a reward, work hard, get a holiday at the end of the year, that kind of thing. Do this, we'll give you that. You know the story. In the lesson it talks about your parents, basically bribing you to do something by offering you something as a reward, trip to McDonald's, better dessert, whatever it is. So, the reverse is true too. We try and motivate ourselves by giving ourselves a punishment if we don't reach a certain goal or a target, The government's into it. They use fines and all sorts of things, points on your license, etc., etc. So, interesting concept to see that, why is it, or to look at why is it that we need to be motivated? And of course the truth is we don't really want to do that stuff. Now, that's not to say that it wouldn't be good for us, and it's not to say this stuff doesn't work short term, but I want to raise an interesting and deep, profound concept for you, and that is this. Rewards and punishment work at the superficial level. They work at the level of personality. If you like being with people, well, we'll say that the reward is we'll take you out to a party, that kind of thing. So it's about personality, because some people would see being taken to a party as, punishment. So it's at that superficial level. If we say what's deeper, then there's your spirit or your heart or your soul, however you want to refer to that. So to be truly motivated, to be able to come up with endless energy, what you've got to do is look deeper and find what it is that makes your heart sing. What is it that you want to do that really gets you going? What is it that, when you wake up in the morning, makes you feel like diving out of bed and getting into it? So, as an example, and it's not much of a good one, I find that I'm highly productive and that I can get a lot done, but that's because I'm in love with what I do. When I get up in the morning, it's kind of like, whoa, let's get going because there's a heap to do. And, I've been fortunate enough to make my life, or turn my life into a bit of an adventure. Today, what I've got to do is get in a car and drive to another capital city. But I'm looking forward to the time that I'll be spending with Mary and the things, the dreams that we can concoct and all of that sort of stuff. There's no real work to be done in the category of what I call work. But when I look at what I call work, for me, that's all about choice. And if I've got no choice, that's hard work. If I've got a heap of choice, that's easy. And I recall being in a friend's restaurant one time, and he said he had to cut the conversation short because the guy who washes their dishes hadn't turned up. And I said, look mate, I've got a couple of hours, I'll go and wash dishes for you. And you get out here and run the joint. And off I went and washed dishes. Now that's not really the most pleasant thing in the world to do, but there I was, because I had the choice, singing and whistling and carrying on. He came in, he said, what is going on here? He said, what's all this singing and whistling? The person who normally does this job pisses and moans about it. And really, the reason that they feel that way is because they don't have a choice. So you've got to take time to sit down and say to yourself, what would truly float my boat? What would really set me on fire? Because I'll tell you what, once you find that thing, no more questions about motivation. Bye for now.